Alright. Welcome to Siege X. Welcome to Siege X. We're just gonna play one. A lot of y'all might have found this channel again from the... Do I really have to play this bullshit?
No.
Oh, Core Siege. I figured it out. And if you did find this channel previously from that Siege X video, let me know. But like, this is... the question was, will Siege X ruin Siege? And the reason why I asked that question, very simple question, is because why did everybody fall in love with Siege previously? The graphics were simple, they weren't very taxing, the game was like complex in its own way. But now, you're having all these lighting changes, which, yeah, whatever. But the question is, because you gotta remember, it's like changing the game up in a way. There's no way, if you're into Siege, you haven't watched or played Siege X before it came out today. Rather that have been, holy shit. But like, the thing is, right? No, we're getting Con, they're gonna get Lair. We're playing Con.
Why are you crying?
Anyway, sorry. I know I keep cutting myself off. I'll talk. Okay, I'll talk right now. The thing is yes, the game needed a facelift, right? The game needed better graphics. The game needed just to look a little bit different. Whatever. But a lot of people are not realizing that means Rainbow Six Siege. Like, Rainbow Six Siege is dead. It's gone. It's never coming back. It's gone forever. So now, every time you talk about Rainbow Six Siege, if they're brand new, like they've never really known Siege ever, and they just now started playing, they're not going to know what the hell you're talking about. Because they only know Siege X. Probably shouldn't be playing. You know what? No. So, like, what I was saying was, I'm not saying Siege X was going to be bad or, like, completely ruin the game. But, like, the game is different, alright? The game's different. There's no way around it. And, yeah, you can say it's for the better, but Siege, Rainbow Six Siege, Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Siege is dead. It's gone. It's like, the best way to describe it, if you have no idea what I'm talking about, it's like Counter-Strike. Counter-Strike is dead because it's now CS2. It's no longer Counter-Strike. It's two totally different things now. It's not two different games in a way, but it is two different games. The game is no longer Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Siege. It's just not. So, yeah, you can be pissed that I said that and be like, you know, the game, you know... The game is not gonna ruin Siege forever. Maybe not. But you gotta remember that Siege, I fell in love with Siege because it wasn't necessarily simple, but it was like you had to work together in a way. Okay? It was a team-based game. And so if you change up the game too much, it will become a non-team-based game because of how people are going to play it. Like the Clash rework, I've said my opinion on it. I think it's dumb. Oh my god, I gotta get used to the audio again. It's like, you know, Clash got reworked. I should phrase that. All electricity got reworked. Okay, whatever. But since it got reworked, no one that has played Siege since the dawn of time will ever experience the bullshit we had to go through with Clash. And I've gotten in arguments with people. Oh, she's not that busted and all that. All you gotta do is chunk a grenade. If you're in a high-ranked game, that's not possible. She's gonna be set up with Wamais, or she's gonna be set up with Jaegers, whatever, or she's gonna position it just right where she can peek you and you cannot peek her. If you're in a shit can lobby, oh yeah, it's over. They're not gonna know what the hell they're doing. But I would even give it mid to high silver lobbies. They're gonna play smart with her, depending on the kind of silver lobby. If you actually get into like a real silver lobby, like these are like real hard suck silver players, no. But like, if you wait a month or two before you start playing ranked, and then you hop into ranked, those silver players are probably not going to be silver players. They're going to be people's alt accounts that they cannot rank up their main anymore, so they switched over. Like, I got so many hate comments on that video. And honestly, you can go fuck yourself, and I'm not even going to beep that bitch out. I'm keeping it in there. I do not care. But it's my opinion, first off. Second of all, it's a real question. Will Siege X ruin Siege? Because there's a point to the game that if you change too much, it's no longer Siege. Take Counter-Strike 2. Take CS2, for example. It's literally Counter-Strike with better graphics and recoil patterns are a little bit different. This game, though, yeah, you could be like, oh, they just upped the graphics. No. If you actually go take a deep dive in those patch notes, holy shit. Everything from electricity to characters to visuals to God knows what. The list was long. Like, I glanced through it and I got tired halfway through because it was just shit on top of more shit. I'm not saying that no one, it's going to be like Call of Duty where it's a copy and paste every year. Don't get me wrong. COD is dead to me. I'm never buying another COD. It's the last 4 or 5 years, terrible. But that's a different topic. But my point is if you are playing Siege and they update it to Siege X and you like Siege X, right? You love it. It's great. I'm kind of glad the electricity doesn't do damage anymore. That shit was mad annoying. I always got hurt by it. But if you cannot understand that the amount of changes they have done from Siege to Siege X, then maybe you shouldn't even be in this conversation. But like, there is the game is not necessarily gonna die for changes. The only way they could do that is if they really release some bullshit and call it a day. But like, it's a genuine question. Will Siege X ruin Siege in a way that it doesn't feel like Siege? Not saying. Oh, found a bug. Let me lock in for a second. Sit. I do not know how I killed him, I'm not gonna lie. Think I can reach that? I'm risking it. Okay, anyway. But my point is will Siege not feel like Siege? That's literally how I'm asking the question. Will they change it up visually or game mechanics? Like you can't drop, like you can't fall. I don't know if anybody knows this, but you cannot fall and ADS anymore. So if you're dropping down a hatch, you cannot pre-ADS that when you're falling, which doesn't sound that bad, but like it's gonna, make people reconsider how to drop hatches or this, that, or the other. I'm not saying that Siege will become unplayable fully ever. You'd have to do something dumb to the game for that to happen. But I'm saying, will it not feel like Siege anymore if they're doing too much to it? Which, what they've done so far, I'm not against. The game looks visually appealing. The game feels good. The game doesn't feel like it's lacking anything. The game doesn't feel like it's kind of pushing me to do something that I don't want to do. Kind of like COD. Like COD, you know, you pull up COD, instantly hit with a bundle. Siege, you pull up the game, you can hop into a game right there and then. Yeah, I'm not saying that the game's gonna... It's just dead because of this update. No. I'm saying, can it die? It's a genuine question. Can Siege die because of Siege X? Simple as that. But let's actually lock in. And look, if you have an opinion, put it in the comments. But if you start putting some bullshit with it, I'm just gonna ignore it. I don't really care. Whatever you want to say that's just being dickish, I don't care. I may reply with the dickish reply. I literally do not care. I'm not like all these other people that are like, oh, he said he hate coming. I gotta straighten up for that guy. No. I'm not doing all that. Just because I'm on social media doesn't mean you can do what you want, bruh. Alright? This is my channel. Complain about it. I do not care. You can hug, bruh. Yeah, baby. Oh, yeah. Hey. Are you dumb? Yeesh. Ooh, a little keepy can. Wonder if that's the Warden player. Oh, we can see people's ranks now? Oh my. See? Look at the changes, bruh. Screw you, man.
Hold on, throw my lucky. You can get the oil. Okay. No, you already got it.
Hatches on the rear first. What do you want me to get?
Nothing. You already got the oil, right?
Oh! I'm fine.
Says on me on pillar.
Need to reload.
I give them a call.
Flash right here.
You have dropped the diffuser.
Oh, shit. Oh! No, he's still there! Let's go, baby! That's just my opinion on the game. Okay? Like, right now, it's fun. I'm having a blast. Will I still have those dry moments that I had with Rainbow Six Siege? Yeah, probably. I'm not saying the game lacks replayability, but the thing that... I know we were done with this conversation, but this is just one thing I wanted to say. But if you... Like, they took away all those events. Like, they stopped doing them. And that really made me not play. Because, like, one reason why I would play, if, like, no one else wanted to play Siege, I would play Siege just for the events. The events were so cool. I loved all the events. The little Deagle one. The last one I can remember was, like, 22... Nope, 21. I don't remember. It was the Christmas event, and it was literally...
Shotgun out the floor below,
Protect the bombs.
I guess it was the snowball fight. That's the last one I could remember. But like, wait, can they ping it again? Wait, can you ping it again?
You okay.
Bomb load.
That's good, thank you.
But like, no. Event. I love I'm glad they're bringing them back. All right. Which may be the reason why they had to get rid of them in the first place was because they needed to focus on Siege X. That could be it. I don't know. But I love the events. I don't know anyone that has not liked the event. You know, you get free rewards. There's like, you know, there's skins, all that. Like, it's honestly one of the funnest things about Siege, in my opinion, was the event. What? Let's just see what happened here.
Yo, there's one up backstairs.
He what? Wait.
One friendly operator remaining.
Maybe I'm tweaking. Have you always been able to put an ACOG on Tachanka's SMG and, you know, Kapkan's SMG? Have you always been able to put an ACOG on that? There's no way.
We been thermite, we should just go below.
You know what? You right. If you do want more Siege content, let me know, because I've actually been playing it a lot. Oh moving! Sit! Okay, let me put my Lucy up. Uh-oh, then there's another one. Ducky poo, ducky poo! Ain't cool. They should rush him or something. I mean, just, like... Can we take a moment? Look at this skin, alright? I don't care what anyone says. This is one of the best skins besides Black Eyes, you know, City, blah, blah, blah. You know, just pack skins that are not super rare. Look how good these skins look. Like, oh my god, they did so good on that. They did so good on reskinning skins. You know what? I got one more. I'm just gonna put it down. Come here, coward!
Op 4, last operator standing. Friendly's victorious. Hostiles
God,
eliminated.
Cutter, you're so cocked, bro.
What? I think he said, Kodo, you're so cracked. Bro, I don't know what he said. I'll be above 50. But anyway, Bandit, I'm surprised I didn't ban my Lucy, because I was frying him. I mean, it is... The game's been out. You won't see this video until Wednesday, which is the 11th of June. It came out... Yeah, it came out today. For some reason, I thought it came out the 9th. I'm tweaking. Today's Tuesday, June 10th, so you'll see this video... What am I hearing?
Secure the bombs.
No, they haven't fixed it. Oh, I got the shooting bug.
Well.
Hey, by the way, I got a bug. They still haven't fixed the random shooting in the background. Hope y'all know what I'm talking about. So I just hear...
It's never gonna be fixed.
Yeah, so that's all I'm hearing right now. So I wish me luck. I wish I owned an Obsidian. I may have to look up a picture or something. I want to know what Obsidian looks like on CJX. Like, how crazy... I know it already looked crazy, but, like, what does it look like now? Bro, the noise is getting insane, man.
Last operator standing.
Bro, it's just... Oh! It didn't also help that he could see me, but it is what it is. Should have thrown an impact at it. What I've heard is not all maps are updated, which kinda sucks. I wish... I'm not saying they should have, but maybe if they delayed it to, like, August, September, you know, around end of the year, would they have had time to update all the maps? Or is it one of those things that if they delayed it until they finished all the maps, it'd be like a, you know, a 2-year wait? You know, I don't know. I'm not a game developer. I mean, I'm guessing it can't be too hard, because you already have the maps. You just gotta add the shading and... I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. If you're a game developer and somehow found this channel, let me know. How much work does it actually take to do shading like this on a map? Because I really don't know. Bro, how did he know? There's one or two back. He didn't know. He was watching the head holes. Bitch! Sit down! Alright. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to show y'all how to play Dokkaebi in 2025. Dude!
Op 4 eliminated all
My only problem was... I didn't know where he went. They were pinging him, so I thought we had a cam in sight. No one re-pinged, so I still thought he was ready to ping. It's whatever, it's whatever. I did my job. I dropped 9 on them fools, boy. That will do it for me. If you want more Siege content, let me know. I'll play more. If you want any other game, let me know. So if you did enjoy, leave a like on it. Subscribe, comment, well, I guess whatever. And yeah, and that, peace.